expansive expansion we made. Get along, 76ers. Charles Barkley, this Larry Bird. Get along, 76ers. Charles Barkley, this Larry Bird. Shoots moving out of the sky. So what is happening, hot stuff? What's happening, you sexy bitches? Yes, sometimes my lyrics are sexist, but you lovely bitches and hoes, you know I'm trying to correct this. And nobody here, so it don't matter nothing. Because in 1996, there ain't no tricks in the mix. 76ers, Charles Barkley, this Larry Bird. 76ers, Dr. J, Moses Malone, 76ers, Jerry Shackhouse, and Iverson. Get it? Yeah, you know, in 1996, there ain't no tricks in the mix. So, let's see. So, lots happened since last night. Solved cold fusion. No, nothing's fucking happened. Dropped my car off. That's about it. Listen to the Preston and Steve show for like the first time in like... Seriously, yeah, like... Probably at least a year and a half. Maybe. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that I can't stand their callers anymore. It has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, I take phone calls all day from work. So it's like, I get sick of that audio. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even like... Look, sometimes they're, you know, any radio show callers, you know, give stupid stories. I've done it myself when I've called them. But it's just the audio of a phone, you know, over the radio even. Like, it just irritates me. It drives me up the wall anymore. So I just can't... I find myself, unfortunately, unable to listen. I still love them. Still love you guys. But I was able to listen to a portion of the show without the caller, so it was like, okay, cool. I can listen now. But car is in the shop now for its inspection, recall, whatever the hell they had to do. Something with the airbag. Boom, 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 boom. It was nice though. I'll say I slept pretty soundly because of last night's work on this, which felt really good. It's something I don't really, you know, do anymore. Sleep soundly, that is. Usually it's like I'm always thinking about how much more there is to do on a painting. You know, like I'm always stuck thinking about like, okay, I got to get this fucking thing done. You know, I got to figure out what's, you know, where's my issue? Where's this problem I'm having? And it's like, because there's always something I'm thinking is not right. And last night I felt like it was pretty good. Last night I felt like I was in a good spot with this. So that's actually it's a huge step for me. To be able to sit there and go like, okay, this painting is coming along. I feel comfortable. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I know I am not, because I'm not at fucking work. That's always a good Friday. That's good any day. I was looking at my stats or whatever. They were giving me my monthly, report, I guess, on here. I gotta crack the 50 fucking followers. That's gotta happen some point soon. Every other stat, I'm pretty much, well, that and 3 viewers average per episode or whatever. Right now, my views. Let me get my achievements. I think it was under the achievements. Because I got new day, new stream, and I've streamed for 40 hours in the last 30 days. It's got me listed as 36 followers, and I average 1.59 viewers. So I gotta try to pop that up. I gotta get that going. I'm actually closer to say path to partner, but I have to get an average of 75 viewers. But I have 2 of the 3 requirements technically. I just gotta get 75 viewers, so there you go, guys. I figure I might end up doing something if we, like, I mean, I'm not going to give away a painting. I can't do that. Unfortunately, I need to sell these and try to make some money. But I was thinking a drawing might be a viable giveaway. So maybe we'd do like if I get the affiliate, maybe I'll do, I have a sketch or something I can toss and, I won't say toss. But like, I'll throw you guys a bone. No, sorry. And who knows, maybe I'll hit it when I finally get a decent fucking camera. It doesn't fucking change focus on me during the middle of the goddamn thing all the time. But the, I know it's a novel concept. But you never know. Maybe we can figure something out. Would that be something that's sort of interesting to people? I don't know. To be like, okay, well look, like I said, it's probably gonna be something like a sketch, and again, it probably won't be like anything customized or anything like that. It'll be something maybe it'll be new. It'll be good. Don't worry, it's not gonna be like trash. I mean, unless you think my style is trash, then yeah, it would be. But at which point I would assume you're one of my former art professors. Hi, Mr. Kettner. Anyway. Hey, Gene. How are you? What's it called? I barely hear the music in my head. Did I turn it down too much last night? I did turn it down. There we go. I guess the part that screws me up is that the microphone feeds back into the headphones, so if I start talking, I hear myself and it gets me all tossed out, like, I don't know. I could get an average of 3 viewers and 50 followers, but so like I said, I'd like to know, I mean, again, it requires people to show up and talk and give me feedback, but I'd like to know if anybody is interested in that, Maybe I should make it a big push on Facebook or something. I also gotta find out if my friends and stuff on, like, all the people that follow me on Facebook are aware that, like, you know, if you have Prime or something like that, like, Twitch is, like, easy peasy. You know? It's easy peasy to join Twitch if you have Prime. And it's easy peasy to support people that you like if you have Prime. I keep waiting to check to see if Mike hits a affiliate. Because if he hits it, then I can start sending him free shit. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I gotta do the business stuff. I always forget to do the business stuff, don't I? Hold on here. Let's get the business stuff done. Ref. Rinse photo. And oh, it helped if I took the copy of that one. I forgot the link. Let's get the link done. There we go. Back over to here. Reference photo. Boop. And then follow on Facebook. And then follow on Twitter at yeah, okay, and then yeah, I put the store up a lot. You can get it off of the website, so I'm just gonna cut a short man on this and just. There you go, and link to prints. How about that? There we go. Boom. There we go. The makes it nice and easy, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I was supposed to be going for Negan there, but that sounded a little like Barack Obama, didn't it? Easy peasy. Well, lemon squeezy. And you know what we should pull out? Well, dong! No, no. No. Let's throw in a couple other, like, brown tones here. Got that. Actually, you know what? This might work quite well. So I threw down a little light red. This is a Naples yellow red. It's kind of a good, like, Caucasian skin tone. Kind of pre-mixed. Throw a little yellow ochre in there sometimes, a little pink. It'll work pretty nicely for a base. But it also, in these lighter grass areas, you know, where the grass has been drying up a little bit, should come out quite nice. Yeah. Just thinking. I know, my wife thinks it's dangerous when I do that, but hey. She ain't here now, is she? Love you, dear. Just in case she's watching. She's shopping, she shouldn't be watching. What else we need? We need burnt sienna. Streets is up to my ankles. No, don't run. It's up to my knees. Blood in the streets of town of Chicago. Blood and the rise is following me. Sleeping down the way today. She came and then she drove away. Sunlight in her hair. She blood in the streets is up to her sadness. She blood in the streets is up to my thighs. Said blood in the city. Said blood in the She came in town and then she drove away. Sunlight in her hair. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Indians scattered on dawn's highway bleeding. Ghosts crowd the young child's fragile eggshell mind. Blood in the streets in the town of New Haven. Blood stains the roots in the palm trees of Venice. Blood in the love is a terrible somber. Bloody red sun of fantastic LA. Blood screams the brains to chop off the fingers. Red blood will be born in the birth of a nation. And blood is the rose of mysterious union. I gotta be honest, I don't know. We could be finish this thing a lot sooner than Sunday even. I say a lot sooner, like like I figure I'm going to have a chance. I should be able to get in here again today at some point. So we'll get another like 2 hours out of it. Like, you know, we'll do 2 here in the morning, so I can get some lunch before I have to go to the doctor's. And then when I come back from the doctor's, I might play a little video games or something, relax first. I had to stop on and get like my medicines and stuff, as always. But we'll come back in the afternoon, evening time, do another 2 hours on it. It's just that this is cooking. This has been feeling really strong, and that's always good because it's like the stronger it feels, the faster it goes. You know, when you're slogging through shit, it just doesn't. You know, you're slogging through it. You know, like you're just kind of working it and trying to find that right bit, and then once it starts clicking, and it becomes beautiful. Suddenly it's like, okay, all is right with the world. Are we going better with this one? Let me see. For at least the details, like the... Yeah, I think it's going to work better with that brush. Alright. Alright, so we'll worry about those later. Yeah, it's funny. I guess I gotta find. I wish I could go back and find like some old like, um, say like early John Sandman streams or something like that. Because I'll be honest, he's kind of the one I've watched the most. So it's kind of like I try to think about how he would run a Twitch stream or whatever. You know, I mean, I don't really watch his streams. I'll be honest, because they're later at night. So I tend to watch his YouTube videos. But still, it's kind of that idea. And so I don't know what, like, I know how he is now when he has lots of followers and shit, so, but I don't know how he was before, so I have to figure, still have trouble with this when I don't have anybody responding back. I don't know what to talk about. I guess I can go over the colors again that we're using. Like back here is olive green from the Van Gogh line of paints from, is it Talons? I think it's Talons. There goes my sponsorship. That's for damn sure, right? Royal Talons? That's what it is. Yeah, Royal Talons. Now I got a big glob of the oxide of chrome on my finger. The oxide of chrome is from the Winsor Winton line. 200 milliliters. It's like all I buy. I can't buy anything less than like, I think the smallest I've ever, that I can really get away with is like, there's, I think it makes like 180 milliliter tubes. It's a chrome lemon. No, the Georgians are 225s. They're even bigger. What the hell was it? There's somebody I bought once that they did like 180 milliliter tubes, and that was it, but I burn through paint a lot, so it's kind of a hard thing for me to, I can't buy small tubes. Though I admittedly have thought about buying small tubes strictly to use like right on the canvas. In other words, like, because the downside of 225 is the freaking hole's like that big, you know, like there. Like, you know, like it's like a big exit point for the tube. So makes it in a way like that I can't really compared to the brush, like, you know, that I would typically use as my final line of brushes, the brush size, it's just too fucking big. So but if I used like a regular, you know, 37 milliliter tube of paint, but the problem is I'd be burning through them, so it's like financially I just can't afford to go through they're too expensive per milliliter on that size for me right now. And don't even talk about getting into the good shit paint, you know, like the really good kinds, because I can't even think about them. And my cousin Gary gave me a tube that he had bought from his old painting class. Lucas Paint, I think they're German paint company, and it's really nice. I love this. It's an ultramarine violet. I love the color. And I started looking at other tubes to see how much they cost, and I was like, ah, no. Anything once you get to the cadmiums and the cobalts and shit, you know, the price skyrockets into like $70 a tube, $80 a tube and shit. I put one on my Amazon wish list just to be funny. I should make it like a tier on the like on my Patreon page or something. I gotta figure out what to do with that. I mean, I have one. I don't post it. I posted on here before, but I don't think that's going to get anything without like having legitimate like tiers and legitimate things that would be Patreon exclusive. And I don't know what I would do for a Patreon exclusive, because I stream every inch of this, so I can't like say, oh, you'll get behind the scenes or something. The behind the scenes would be like me changing. That's about where it stops. It's not on camera, from my normal clothes into my painting clothes. And no, y'all can't see that. Cheeky monkeys. Get to watch my fat roll. That's what I'll do. I'll put it on my Patreon. Yeah, donate $1 and you won't watch me slap my stomach, watch it jiggle. Most of these use this like brownish color that we mixed the other night. Alright, is that in there? There's a couple places. Boop, 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 boop. A few red spots. Very lightly, because that's too much right there. Maybe that's too much. We're going to go back with the green on top. And again, I like that, always having that kind of, like, here's a little tone that you might just miss over. You know? You pass by it and not even notice it the first few times. I want to make sure that that's something that keeps the people, like I said, this is going to my friend Lou, you know, he commissioned this. And like I was saying last night, you know, art eventually, anything, like I said, paintings, photos, shit like that, they put on your wall. Eventually they always just become shit on your wall. I mean, you know, you don't tend to look at your old family photos unless somebody's in your house seeing it for the first time or so and they want to, you know, talk about it or something. You know, you look at it the first few times that you have it, whatever it may be, and then you kind of just go about your business, and that's normal, and that's fine. But I like to make sure that there's elements in my paintings where, you know, like maybe Lou and his wife are just walking by and just out of the corner of their eye they'll catch a color, you know, somewhere over here that they didn't, you know, just sort of doesn't really pop out the first few times or something, but, you know, out of the corner of your eye when you're not thinking about it, suddenly there it is. I like that idea. It gives variety to things, you know. Keeps it so that, you know, the painting stays something that you'd want to look at. So you're sure you've found everything, kind of. I mean, I did it especially for, like, my buddy Bill. I put a bunch of stuff in there when I did his painting of his dog Trixie. They, I made sure there was a bunch of colors in there that this way, and, you know, I told him there's a bunch of shit that's hidden in there. You're going to have to find it. And, you know, and my theory behind it is this way, yeah, Trixie was a major part of their lives, and this painting is to commemorate her, you know, well, not this one, but the painting I did. And I wanted to make sure that they keep looking at it, because this way it'll keep them thinking about her, you know? That's really what I wanted to do, you know? Maybe it's silly, maybe it's stupid. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it makes sense. A little Viridian back here, maybe along the edges. I kind of got a chuckle. It was like 2 days ago, I think, or so. just because, again, she's just playing. I've mentioned the violinist Hillary Hahn on here a lot because I listen to her a lot. But she's doing her 100 days of practice right now on her Instagram. And I pop in every now and then to see it. And the other day she had one where she was trying to practice in the middle of the night, looks like, or late at night at least. And she's trying not to wake everybody. And I just remember thinking to myself, see, this is why I'm very glad that I'm a fucking visual artist, not a musician. If I get, if I'm up late and I want to do something, I come out here, and the only chance I have of waking someone up accidentally is, should I fuck something up on here, then the, barrage of curses that would come out of the studio may be so loud that it would wake people up. But for the most part, I'm pretty good down here. And no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed. Ain't no doubt about it. Baby, don't you go and shout it. Ain't no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed. Baby, don't you hear my call? It's like going on the radio. Ooh, shop, shop. Tell you to come along and have some fun. And I'm not to let you know. No, you're never gonna regret it. So open up your hearts. I got a big surprise. It'll feel alright. And I'm gonna get the motor run. And our bodies are held so close and tight. It never felt so good, it never felt so right. And we're glowing like the metal on the edge of a knife. Glowing like the metal on the edge of a knife. Come on! We'll hold tight! Oh, come on! We'll hold tight! Oh, it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night. I can see paradise by the dashboard lights. Oh, it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night. You got to do what you can, and let Mother Nature do the rest. Ain't no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely... We're gonna go all the way tonight. 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 Go all the way tonight. We're gonna go all the way tonight. We're gonna go all the way tonight. Boom, bow, bow, boom, bow, 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 boom. This is my drive in the middle. I'm just going to look for a second. Oh, it's about out in center. And there's the throw in. What a throw! Yep. He's out. No, wait. Safe. Save at second base. And in the dirt. Safe at third. Holy cow. Stolen base. I gotta know right now, before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? You make me so happy for the rest of my life. Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? I gotta love me. This is where, like I said, as soon as I get this capture card, man, this will be a lot better. If I can like zoom in, so I can show you guys some of these little things I'm doing. This camera I have to grab and pull. Soon, soon. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Oh, let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Oh, let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. I could wait all night. What's gonna be, boy? Yes or no? Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning, morning. I'll tell you in the morning. Oh, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I couldn't take it anymore. Good God, I was crazy when I seen it came on over like a tidal wave. Started swearing to my mother on my mother's grave that I would love you till the end of time. I swore I'd love you till the end of time. So now I'm praying for the end of time to hurry up and arrive. 'Cause if I gotta spend another minute with you, I don't think that I can really survive. I never break my promise or forget my vow, but God only knows what I could do right now. I'm praying for the end of time. It's all that I can do. Okay. Well, my medicine's ready, but I'm doing stuff. Let's see here. Anything good? Let's see what else we got. Just trying to see if there's anything like worth talking about. So I really don't know. Listen to the wind blow. So usually I have something to bitch about, but I don't have anything to bitch about today. Like I said, there's no traffic because I don't have to deal with it. My littlest brat was making faces at me in the car. That's about all I can bitch about. If you don't love me now, I can still hear you saying we must never break the chains. Oh, I gotta give these brushes a good bath soon, though. That's one thing. Terrible about still. See, the problem is I use this, like, the Master's brush cleaner stuff, and conditioner, and I know how good it is, so it's like I kind of just, like, like I'll just let them sit overnight with the shit all over them, and they'll feel fine the next day. Listen to the wind blow. I had to do something about the hand soap though, because I was leaving it just sort of with our on the back of our laundry room sink, and to be honest, it was like it's getting slimy because the sink leaks a little bit when you're running the actual faucet, so it spills over on the back, and then it got slimy. And it's kind of terrible to use. It just feels disgusting. So I was like, I gotta do something with that. So I found an old bucket of the Murphy's, not Murphy's, the Master's soap for the brush cleaner or whatever. I just threw it in there. So it'll still be on the back of the sink. It's just now won't have to deal with the runover. You don't love me now. You will never love me again. Now it's funny, yeah, I can give a little bitch about work, but it's not really a bitch. It's more of like a ha 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 from me to them. I have on my team a number of people that like to cherry pick. So they see a hard case and they just leave it there, and they'll go to the easy ones below it. And they do it a lot. They do it a lot. And I get stuck with all the bullshit ones. I would say I jump on hand grenades left and right all day because nobody else will do it. And so yesterday there was some in there and they were just not touching them and shit. So I grabbed them. I claimed them. And I know there's shit that's people are gonna be like, I need an answer on this. You know, today they're gonna start calling in. But I didn't touch them, so they're gonna have to pick them up and work on them. How's that for passive aggressive? That's what you get for fucking cherry picking, assholes. Fucking do your job. Sorry. And the reason I know is because I'll take like 6 in a row and I'll see a really difficult one. I'm like, well, I just took 6, so I'm just going to let it go for now. And then, like I said, I'll see all these other ones come in the queue. And then they'll sit there. And they'll sit there. And it's like I'm still working on my 6 from the morning. And then I come in the afternoon, that really tough one's still there. And I'm like, okay, you guys are all fucking douches. So good luck today, guys. Eat shit. I told you I watch Avengers Infinity War, and it's a happy ending to me. It's a good chance that half the fucking people I deal with are gone. I don't think my wife liked the comment when she, hey, what if we were taken too? Well, omelet, eggs. Good thing my couch is comfortable. That didn't happen. Because she already knows that would have been the answer. Actually, as there probably would have been someone along the lines of, you mean I won't be able to hear Sophia tell me how she doesn't like me? Oh no. This works really well in those spots. It's a nice little highlight without being too overpowering. How does this look to you guys? Looks kind of in focus on this part, so let me check to see. Oh, that's terrible. God, I gotta get a new camera. It's coming, it's coming. Well, the camera's here, but... like I said, it's that capture card. That's what I need. Yeah, that's not much better at all. This looks a lot better than it does in here. As I said, I'll say it again. Yeah, I say it every time. Until the good camera gets here, or at least the better camera. It's not my ideal camera. My ideal camera is like $800, so I can't get that right now. But until the better camera gets here and is hooked up, check out the Facebook page, the Pine Coats Paintings Facebook page, because I post a good photo of it every night. So it has a much higher clarity of what's actually been done, much better resolution. And then once it's all said and done, I never did it with Wilma or Trixie, but I will do it with this one because this got a lot of stuff in it. This one's did too, so whatever. But I think this one has potential to, you know, I don't know. I'll take a good photo of it, probably. Post it on there. Over here, this is the one I've been using. Trying to think what else is good. What else is good going on? Anything else? Yeah, the other problem is, I don't. My work day typically, I'm trying so hard to keep it out of my head. That I end up spending a lot of time finding articles and stuff that I can read real quick. And so all this stuff I haven't gotten done today is... maybe I'll find a... have been able to see anything interesting yet. I can say something from yesterday. I will say that, that's weird. There we go. Yesterday I was, shit, what was it? Oh. I was messing around on, Kotaku's website. The thing was actually posted on Gizmodo for some reason. But they mentioned about the fact that, you know, it is a new football season is approaching. Not that I'm a football follower, but the reason it's important is that it means there's a new Madden game coming out. Yeah, Madden, I guess 2018 or 2019. I forget how to label it. Whether it's the year after or whatever, but whatever. The new Madden game's out, which means there's a whole bunch of new glitches. And that shit's funny as hell every year. There's just something beautiful about the fact that every year they put this shit out, and every year it's got like horrible game-breaking glitches. The one I watched was the, I think it was the Seahawks and the Titans. I don't know the football teams very well, so I'm just trying to remember. I think that's what it was. So the Titans had kicked done a kickoff or whatever. Seattle receives it, and they just sort of stopped running. They didn't do any return. They just sort of stood there. And yeah, some of the Titans guys or whatever came, tackled them into the end zone, and they credited Seattle with the touchdown, even though it was their own end zone. And Seattle's characters are, you know, all celebrating on the field. And then when they checked the box score of it, it marked the Titans as having the touchdown. So like the game itself couldn't understand what the hell happened. It was pretty. It was entertaining. And then there was one where the long snapper like froze in the middle of the snap or whatever, so the ball's just kind of loose, and because nobody, it's not really loose. Like the long snapper's got it in his hands. His legs are straight out. His knees like spinning around in circles. Some of the comment sections were saying that it was in Joe Theismann mode, which is just fucking terrible. It's a ridiculously bad thing to say. Funny, but ridiculously bad thing to say. And then people are bad influence on me. No. And then what was it? The kicker, who was expecting to have received the ball, just sort of stood there and just kept going into weird poses. At one point, he went into like the like game model pose, arms straight out and stuff. It was wildly entertaining to watch. I don't play the game. I don't have any real interest in it. I get pissed off at a lot of this. Like my son likes the different hockey games and stuff. But it's like, dude, like maybe every other year or something to buy. Like not spending $60 every year for a goddamn roster change that you can probably do on your own. Except for the new kids or whatever. But even that, for the most part, like at least the NHL ones, they have the minor league players. So unless there's somebody who's like recruited and thrown right into the major, like you're not gonna have anything, Let's see if I can find. I'm just trying to see if there's anything good on comicbook.com. The fuck? Netflix better not be adding ads to their goddamn shit. It's a quick way to get its ass dropped. Go over to Hulu and shit without having ads. Look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get a lot. Boom, boom. Take a jumbo. Cross the water. Like to see America. See the girls in California. Wondering going to come true. But there's not a lot I can do. Don't you up at my breakfast. You'll be a millionaire. Gotta have a new Datsun, 'cause everyone's a millionaire. Take the winner, I'm a sinner. Do you want my autograph? I'm a loser, what a joker. I'm playing my jokes upon you, but there's nothing better to do. Ba 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 ba, ba 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 da ba da ba. Ba da da bum. Ba da da. Da 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 da. When you look at my girlfriend, she's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get a lot. Take a jumbo. Cross the water, like to see America. See the girls in California. I'm hoping it's going to come true. Ba 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 ba. Ba da da bo da bo da bo. Ba da da ba. Hello Kitty Sneaker Collection's live somewhere. Na, na. Let's see here. The voice of Professor Oak in Japan died. That's terrible. Let's see here. How's Stephen Amell's goatee looking? Ah, it's getting there. He owes us this one, damn it. So if you're an Arrow fan, you'll remember, hopefully, if you follow them off of camera, that Stephen Amell said that if they got 6 seasons, I think it was 6 seasons, that he would get the Green Arrow goatee. And this is their 7th, and we hadn't seen it yet, but looks like we're getting it. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave peril to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell them they have powered minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait until the judgment day comes, yeah. Bum, bum. Now when darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. The hand of God has struck the hour. In the judgment God is calling. On their knees the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Whoa, Lord, yeah. Huh. Huh. Bum, bum, bum. So let's see, that's something good. I'm trying to think of something other stuff. I'm still waiting for a goddamn Captain Marvel fucking trailer. I can't believe we haven't gotten one yet. At least a teaser trailer. Unless it came out today, and at which point I look like an asshole. But I was talking to my wife, actually, because there's supposed to be some news coming out about it soon. Regarding Five Nights at Freddy's. Because that should be, like, there's a movie coming out for that. Now, I don't play the game. I've tried it, like, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I got freaked the fuck out. It's not a good game to play on tablet. Either. That's what I was playing it on. But I was saying to her, I was like, I don't know how they're going to handle that movie, because it's a dark movie. It's child murder, for God's sakes. If you haven't played the most recent ones, they sort of, go through and they explain a lot of it, I guess. Game theory Game Theorist, I think is what it is, on YouTube. Did a really good breakdown of the whole storyline, plot, and timeline stuff. But it's like, dude, but kids love the games, so it's like, how do you handle that as a movie? And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was very confused as I started thinking about it. Like, this is not an easy thing to market. Because if you make it a horror film, which it should be, how do you aim that to kids that are like, I mean, yes, my son's now 11. Not that it's, so if you did like a PG-13, as some of these new horror films are, which aren't really, whatever. Even that, it's like, okay, well, you're starting to talk about some dark stuff that I don't think will fit in a PG-13 movie, so how do you pull it off? And then there's like kids like even my daughter's age, she's 8. It's like they're interested in it, so it's like you got a weird fucking. I mean, shit. I remember being like scared shitless of like Darkheart from the fucking Care Bears, for God's sakes. And how are you gonna do Five Nights at fucking Freddy's? Like, comment, and subscribe. No, I don't. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. Colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning, the light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Any dream will do. Yeah. That's not bad, right? Oh, let me get out of the way so you guys actually see some of it. And again, I know the camera sucks. It's going to get better, don't worry. Once this is done, sell it. Well, not sell it, I mean, I'll get paid for it. It's commission. And then once it's done, we get that money. That's your money! Anyway, and I can get the damn capture card. Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, Mother, can you keep them in the dark for a while? Can you show them where they were? Oh, Mother, Mother, I'm gonna take your daughter out tonight. Gonna show her my world. Oh, Mother. Can't get that high. Not about to see your light. Well, if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like till you're bleeding. Anybody remember when Danzig was like the top rumored casting for fucking Wolverine and the X-Men. Wizard magazine, baby. Great for spreading shitty rumors that never were going to come true. At least they called Sir Patrick Stewart, but I think everybody knew Sir Patrick Stewart was going to be Professor X. Do you want to bang heads with me? Do you want to be everything? Whoa, mother! But if you want to find hell with me... Yeah, I cannot, at this point, fathom a way that we won't finish up this grass by at least the second session tonight, when I get that done later this evening. Again, I'm not 100% sure what time for the second part. Again, this is all bonus day, so this is all extra. Me and my wife said we don't really have anything to do, so that's good. I don't want to do it though. Like typically, you know, my times are usually like 8 to 10:30 or whatever. I don't think we're gonna go that late. I think it's probably gonna be closer to like I'll probably eat around 6, something like so. Like probably closer to like 7 to 9, somewhere around there. That's probably what's gonna be happening tonight. That's what I'm thinking. Mind you, I'm not very good at thinking, so. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. That's one thing I have to say I truly, truly miss about my old building. Like this job sucks, and even in the, it sucks more in the new building, most certainly. But the thing I most certainly miss, there are two things. There's the pathway that, there's like it used to have a nice nature path, the Treywin Farm Trail. I was probably saying that wrong still. And that was the painting we did of the bridge on that trail. It was the first one I had ever done on Twitch. Then, additionally, one of the things that was like, I would definitely say was a benefit of where we were, was the, Stooge Museum, the Stoogeum. And that is exactly what it sounds like. It is a museum dedicated to the Three Stooges. It was only open on Thursdays. It's in the Ardmore area. That's right, that's it. It's only open on Thursdays, like 10 to 3. So it's a really shitty time period, unfortunately. So I didn't get to go there a lot. But if I was having a really, really, really bad day on a Thursday, I'd tell, my team, I'm going to lunch early today, and then, because I don't go to lunch till, 3:15. Anyway, I eat my lunch earlier in the day, but I got my break at that time period. And I'd run over to the Stoogeum and enjoy myself over there. It was great, man. They have, all sorts of cool, old memorabilia and stuff, obviously. They have a little theater in there. And it's like a theater. I mean, it's like it's a movie theater, basically. Just kind of small. And you watch, you can sit there and watch the, whatever clips they're playing that day. Has their whole history. Has their whole, It's really neat. It's really neat. I highly recommend it if you're ever in that area on a Thursday. I can't remember where my wife and I were coming back. We were coming back from vacation with the kids or something on a Thursday for some reason. And I was like, dude, Stoogeum's open. We could go. I was like, but you know what? Where we were and how much time we had before they closed. I was like, we won't get much time out of it. It's like, no, better not. It's like, look at all you'll derive out of being alive, and here is the best part. You'll have a head start If you are among the very young at heart. It was a nice little place of zen. Definitely recommend it. Gotta get up there again at some point. I gotta show my kids the Three Stooges. They don't even know who they are. That was the other thing too. It's like they don't even know who the Stooges are. They'll be bitchy and moany the whole time, you know, if we went without showing them. I can't even be 100% sure they'll find them funny. Vincent will. I know Vincent will, but I don't know about my youngest. She's funny. Like, there's times when you think you get, okay, well, she's definitely gonna like this, and then it's like, nope. I mean, Disney was the ultimate example of that when she was just a pain in the ass that whole trip. Like, she was fine on the airplane, going out to it. You know, she actually was entertaining people because she was just, you know, we hit some turbulence. She said, "It is bumpy," you know, like kind of thing, and people thought it was funny. And then once we got down there, she didn't want to ride any fucking thing. She didn't even go in, like I said. I showed her before. She didn't go in to see Ariel at the Ariel's grotto. Wouldn't go to meet her. Because she was convinced that there was the sea witch or something under there, and I was like, no, sweetheart, there's not, you know. I even showed her pictures afterwards. I said, do you want to go? You know, here we go. We have time right now, but if we don't do it now, you know, we got fast passes and all that other shit that we got to hit. Nope. There it is. Here comes Johnny and again with liquor and drugs and a sex machine. He's gonna do another striptease. Hey man, where'd you get that lotion? I've been slipping since I thought something called love. A little called love. Well, it's like hypnotizing chickens. Well, I'm just a modern guy. Of course, I've had it in the ear before. That's for life. 'Cause I had a lust for life. I'm worth $1 million in prizes. It was a little short film. Drive a GTO. Wear a uniform. On a government loan. I'm worth $1 million in prizes. Yeah, I'm still seconding on the sidewalk no more. Beat my brains. Gonna beat my brains. With liquor and drugs. With liquor and drugs. Well, I'm just a modern guy. Of course, I've had it in the ear before. Got a lust for life. Cause I got less for life. Boom, 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 boom. Less for life. Got less for life. Now, as I was saying the other night, that if we end up finishing this too early on Sunday, if it's not even done tonight, for God's sakes, since I don't really know what I'm doing next, I think I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure I'll have everything I need by then. Excuse me. Chicks dig it. What I think we'll end up doing is I'll throw in like I got some stupid shit I filmed from like I recorded on here from when I played one of my games of House Flipper or whatever, you know, one of my sessions. It's not still in the same game, but maybe I'll do something stupid like that. Or I'll show up the feed from ballchasing.com of one of my games, just so you guys can actually see how that works. Because that website's fucking amazing. Again, for anybody playing Rocket League, and I know there's not as many people used to, but if you do, save your lost replays and watch them on there, because it's very, very convenient. Like, it's nice and, you know, you get the whole field, which is great. So you can actually like really, really see what you did wrong and where your partners were and what they did wrong. And if you're serious about getting better, let's put it that way, like I am. I practice now more than I play, if that makes any sense. Like, I'll sit there and I'll go into the practice like on free play for a while, and I just try to work on dribbling, which I suck at. I still suck at it, unfortunately, after like weeks of practicing. But I still try. I'll pick it up eventually, I figure. I am picking up a little bit, I will say that. Gotta give myself some credit. And I'm picking up slowly. I'm an old head, man. It's gonna take a while. And then then I'll go into like actual like the custom training packs or whatever, and I'll play those for a while. And mostly it's simple like goaltending stuff or you know, like shots that I need to work on. I gotta get my shot percentage back up. I used to be really high, and then it's like my shots to goal, I should say. But then I got better at just being able to set other people up. The problem is, though, if you don't know, like if the person on the other, you know, that I team up with doesn't know that I'm good at setting them up, they tend to hang back too far, and then they're not getting the setups. I know what I really, really have to do, and I don't want to, because I get so pissed off at myself, and it starts, like I do start to really take it badly, is the, I gotta start doing the 1v1s. It's just I suck so bad at them, and I get my ass kicked all the time. It's like all that ever makes me want to do is actually uninstall the game. Just like, I'm not getting any better at this, and then just get rid of him. Yeah. Because it's like, basically you always have two types of people that play 1v1s. There's the people like me that are like, okay, well I haven't done this in a while, and I really need to focus on my 1v1s. I should, this will get me better at the game. And then they get in there, and they play the guys that play almost exclusively 1v1s. Who are fucking amazing, and they beat your ass like a redheaded stepchild, and then you're like, alright, well, I'm never going to play this again. Go forward a few more months. I really should. If I play 1v1s, I'll get better. It's just the natural order of things. If you can start beating people on one-to-one basis than when you're playing against, people and you can bypass their partner, and then you could fake them out of the goal. I'll get better if I do 1v1s, and then you play the 1v1s, and you play the guys that play exclusively 1v1s, and they beat the shit out of you, and you're going, fuck this! Fuck all of you! And then my wife yells at me, just stop playing the fucking game. And rinse and repeat a few months later. I think that's why she likes me playing House Flipper, because it's like I'm so quiet. And like I said, the only time she hears anything about it is that when I start telling about how, like, so I put a bathroom with a big sliding door in it. And now they let you do installs, like wherever you want to put you want to put plumbing in or whatever, you can put them wherever. I'm thinking about putting a bathroom, like just putting a toilet like in the middle of a living room or something. I think it's possible. I want to see what it does. Like basically right now I'm still considering this playthrough because I'll do the whole thing. But I kind of considering it just like my fuck around. I want to see, I want to learn the game. I don't know if that's that hard to learn, but I want to learn about the other stuff in the game, like the that's feeling good, man. That's feeling really good. Again, I don't know how it looks to you guys, but it's feeling really good here. Let's see. God, it looks like shit on your guys' end. I'm so sorry. Hopefully that new camera comes out. It looks really nice. It's got some solid. There's some stuff in here, man. There's some stuff in here. And there's still more stuff to put in. Like, I mean, there's like, kind of like white flowers or whatever, like, like wildflowers. They're not stuff like Blue Planet or anything like that, but they're hanging out over here and like over this area. So I'll throw a few, little pointless dots on there. Give them some life. Boom, 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 boom. It needs right here. He needs like spots where it breaks up, where it carves up into itself. Well, there's got to be something there. I just want like a little bit. I don't want like a whole mixture. There we go. Did nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. Was that radioactive, man? The goggles, they do nothing. A little too much there still. Like it's easier if I could I'm taking it a little bit from back and forth and going back into here. Let's take a little bit of that. A little bit there. A little yellow ochre and then boop, boop, boop. Just giving it breaks along the edges so they're not so straightforward. When I think of heaven, deliver me in a black-winged bird. I think of flying Down in the sea of fields and feathers and all the measurements of faith in sex and God in the belly of a black-winged bird. Don't try to please me, 'cause I've been here before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen, and I belong anywhere but in between. She's been crying, and I've been thinking, and I am the Rain King. I say, Mama, 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 why am I so alone? I can't go outside, I'm scared I might not make it home. But I'm alive, but I'm sinking in. If there's anyone at your place, Mother, why don't you invite me in? Don't try to feed me, 'cause I've been here before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been crying and I've been sinking, and I am the Rain King. Yeah, walk the stream, is anyone? Time is waiting for some. It seems endlessly. After all this dreaming, I come home again. When I think of heaven, deliver me in a black-winged bird. I think of dying, and shameless field of flames and feathers, under the body into the burning heart of a bowed-in belly of a black-winged bird. Try to feed me, 'cause I've been here before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been crying, I've been drinking, and I am the Rain King. And I said, I am the Rain King. When I say well, I am the Rain King. Yeah! Terrible. It was off every time. Whatever. Nobody's here. Like I said, Scuttle singing. That's what you get, yo. Alright, so let's see. We'll go for another half hour this morning, or this afternoon now, I guess, right? Whatever. And then I think we'll come back in. Maybe 4 o'clock sounds good. I don't know. It's either going to be 4 o'clock, or it's going to end up being like 6 o'clock. We'll see. I guess it really depends on my wife, because if she's home for dinner. Earlier, we'll probably eat earlier. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So that's just like I said. Keep an eye on Twitter at Brian Coates Art, or keep an eye on the Brian Coates Paintings page on Facebook. That'll tell you either way. But we're pretty far on this for the grass. I thought the 4 hours would take the whole to do just the grass, and it's one of those things. I mean, if I'm completely dead honest with myself, I could totally make it take 4 hours, and I mean, even keeping at the pace we're going, I could still make it take 4 hours because I could just go back and do more things and more things and more things and just keep piling and piling and piling on it. But I don't want to do that. I want to finish the painting eventually. That's why I gave the book up to my son. He didn't pick it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't pick it because I don't think he would have gotten it anyway. But my son had to read like a nonfiction book over this over the summer. It was required, like required reading or whatever. And he doesn't have a whole lot here that he could work off of, and he's kind of behind the eight ball at this point. He's not been reading all summer, so he had to get it done. He was just looking for whatever he had in the house. And I was like, I have one, I'm like, I have a bunch of art books, but they're not stuff that he could read, and, they're not short, kind of thing. And it had to be nonfiction, so it's like, I don't have a whole lot of that to work with. My wife and I have a lot of, from our studies in college of, child psychology. When, she became a teacher, I was thinking about becoming a teacher, so I took some classes. So I have a bunch of those, but it's like there's child psychology shit that's definitely over his head, and it's dealing with stuff that he probably doesn't want to deal with right now. Like talking about like she has one, a boy called It, which is about like child abuse and stuff, and I've got stuff like The Youngest Parents, which talks about adolescent parenthood and stuff, and it's like these are not things that he's going to want to do his reports on or whatever. But I thought, I have this one book. It's called A Giacometti Portrait. And it's basically a guy documenting himself getting his portrait painted by the artist Giacometti. And to be honest, I mean, I read it and I didn't like it at all. Because it's just like, it's so contrary to my process, I guess, that it was just like, oh god, it just pissed me off the whole time reading it. Like, just fucking do the painting. Like, I don't know, yeah, Giacometti was known for definitely, and I don't think I'm saying this in an insulting manner, but definitely overworking everything. Maybe it sounds insulting, I don't know. But, like, he just would just keep doing it, and I was like, dude, just do your painting. Chew your gum. That's all dead, right? That's all dead. That's all dead. It's got a little bit. Okay, a lot more than I thought, dude. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. There's where every white person ever embarrasses the shit out of themselves. This song. Said hip hop, hip it to the hip hop, you don't stop. Rockin' to the buggity boogie, rockin' the buggity boogie. Yeah, see, you here is not a test. I'm a rapping to the beat. Me and my friends try to move your feet. Now I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello. Purple and yellow, bang bang. Boogie to the boogie, say up chuck, the boogie with a bang bang, boogity buck. You don't stop, bang, your body's drop. Far you heard my voice, but I brought two things along. So on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Sam, the ladies pimp, let's fight for my delight. Stop. How can you do the bump? This on. I'm saying masterpiece. So she's heard stories and she's heard fables. And the turntables. That's what I did adore. Damn fly guy, I'm in love with you. It must be true. I said, by the way, baby, what's your name? She said, go by the name of Lois Lane. Be my boyfriend, you surely can. Let me get Superman. He's a fairy, I do suppose. He's sexy and made, but he looks like a sucker in a blue red suit. And his own name across his chest. Be able to fly over the right, or can he rock a mighty early light? My super sperm, I go do it, I go do it, I go do it, do it, do it. Bang, hang, come everywhere. Top y'all. Don't tell a motel how it's gonna do today. I said I'm gonna fly, girl. I'm open a death OJ. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Said if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. It's my OJ, so I just. That's. Hip, hip, hip. E to the upper D. Called Master G. It's all over the world. That's the baddest rapper. Except for the something in your toes. So doing the freak, I said, damn, right out of your seat. Welcome to my derriere. That's the rate something. But just the same. On and on and on and on. The beat don't stop till the break of dawn. Say it on and on and on and on and on. The popcorn, the pop. And that you can wink a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch. On and on and on and on and on. I want to freak you there. Ah. Ow. Hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4. One moves on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop, a hibbit to the hibbit to the hip hop hop. You don't stop. I rock it to the bang bang boogie. Say up chuck the boogie with the bosom of the boogity beat. What we do was what America, we love you. In a row, so much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. But to the buttons toast. But up, bump it to the bang with the bang bang the boogie beat. Everybody makes it beat. Over a friend's house to eat, but the food just ain't no good. And the chicken tastes like wood. So you grab it off as you can by saying that's your fault. And your friend says, Mama, he's just being polite. He ain't finished. That's bull. So you don't start facing goodbye, and you say that you already ate. And your friend says, man, there's plenty of food, so we pile some more on your plate. Some of that's time to leave. And then find what? Something that turns like cheese. So that's it. I gotta leave this place. I don't care what these people think. I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous with this ugly food that stink. That's outdoor. You still close from the food you ate. So quick relief from a bottle of KO Pectate. Call your friends 2 weeks later to see how he has been. He says, I understand about the food, baby, but we're still friends. Hop, hip, hip, hop, you don't stop, I rock it to the bang, bang, boogie, say up, chuck the boogie with the rhythm of the boogity beat. Bow, bow, bow. Alright. Yeah, like I said, hopefully the good camera will be here soon. I can get it replaced or whatever. But then, even then, I'm still going to say you're going to need to look at the paintings in real life. Which, unfortunately for this one, you guys can't, because this will be in Lou's house. So unless you, break into his house, I wouldn't recommend that. Lou likes his weapons. Just saying, y'all. I know it's time where she's gone. Wonder if everything's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. And I know, I won't leave the thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Whoa, whoa. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always going to go home anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Yeah. Child, this place. Bam, 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 bam. La da 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 da. Fill me in on your new vision. Wake me up with indecision. Help me trust your might and wisdom. Yes, I cow, I am not proud. Show me how you question questions. Lead the way to my gestation. Take my hand and keep it clean. Yes, I cow, I am not proud. Easy as a chair. Poop as hard as rock. A lot of luck you went away. Seal 'em in a box. Burn you. Burn you. Fill me in on your new vision. Wake me up with indecision. Help me trust your might and wisdom. Yes, I cow, I am not proud. Show me how you question questions. Lead the way to my gestation. Take my hand and keep it clean. Yes, I cow, I am not proud. lazy and it needs a chair. Poop is hard as rock. I'd like you anyway. Seal him in a box. Burn you. Burn you. Burn you. Alright, so let's see what we got here. 15 minutes to go. I'm probably gonna get some lunch. Get some grubbing. Boom, 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 boom. I think the missus went to the pool. I think. After she went shopping, she was going to the pool. So it means it's me and the boy. Which probably means McDonald's. Yeah. Yeah. When I walk on by, girls be looking like Dammy Fly. I walk to the beat, watching the street in my new freak. Yeah. This is how I roll. Animal print pants out patrol. Straight full with the we got fro. And like Blue Sea Roy, I got the glow. Yo. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Oh, there's a movie I should have mentioned to my Magic Pony last night. That would have been a good one. For bad movies that are just amazing to watch. Fucking Last Dragon. Abso-fucking-lutely. Everybody stops and staring at me. I got a passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I mean, that's one of those movies, man. Last Dragon's amazingly, see, I can't even say it's bad because I fucking love it. I don't know. When I'm at the bar, security can't fight them off. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in the Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. What? This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We're heading to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Why? Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out when I walk in the spot. This is what I see. Everybody stops and is staring at me. I got a passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Check it out. Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Do the wiggle dance. Do the wiggle dance. I'm sexy and I know it. Hey! Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. I don't. Let's spread into each other a little more. Just a few. This spot here. So this is going to be this area down here because it's dirt that's kind of leading down into the where the street level connects and stuff, it's going to have some weird little moments in it because it's got to, you know, have the grass bleed over on it. So it's going to have like parts where it's got to bleed up and the grass got to bleed over. You know, we're going to have a couple moments where we're going to have to kind of like hit it and then go back over here with the grass colors and just sort of try to dab a few down on here. It's probably going to work better with the small round brush. So I'm just trying it right now with this one, and I'm just running into a couple spots I'm not happy with already. So we're going to just assume that's what it needs to do and keep working where I can do stuff with this, because I like this brush. This brush has been doing a lot. We're going to make it keep working. Save American brush jobs. I had to chuckle. A friend of mine last night on Facebook, I'll say friend loosely, I went to school with, like high school, he posted something regarding Trump's job numbers. And he had a terrible mathematical error when he was posting it. He was trying to show how fucking great Trump's numbers were going to look by the end of his administration. And he didn't realize how wrong he was. It said something along the lines that they had posted numbers that in the first 19 months in office, Trump's job improvements for African Americans has been about 700,000 jobs in 19 months. And my friend went on to say, well, see, if he's here for 8 years, 96 months, that's like 63 million jobs. It's like, no, it's not 700,000 per month. That was over 19 months, which means then you have to divide it by 96 months by 19 to get and then multiply it, and the total would be about 3.5 at best estimates. And of course, when you do stuff like this, you have to realize that there can be no variables whatsoever, that he would have to be posting 700,000 jobs per month, or per 19 months, with no issues in the economy whatsoever, and there's going to be issues in the economy. Anybody that pays attention to the way shit has happened before knows that this economy is going to hit a shitter soon. And it's just a matter of time, because inflation's already starting to pop in from the tax cuts that were then taken and put into places where they don't become part of the economy again. So they're labeled as being, that money's labeled as being out, so it makes inflation go up. That's just how it works. And then, being stored in off-sea accounts and what have you. And then you have the Trump tariff war, and that's going to cause all sorts of fucking issues with the economy. And that's going to play into the factor. And that's going to start causing job issues soon. So, the job numbers look good now. They are not going to look much better much longer. Plus, just in general, even if you said that, even if everything sort of stayed the same, even if we just say everything went the same, and I'll give them the benefit. Look, I'm not hoping that things fail. It's just, unfortunately, studying history, things are likely to fail. Tax cuts don't work like that. Anyway, so supplied side economics don't work. Anyway, if everything works out, and it's turned out to all be a brilliant fucking maneuver, in the end, we're already near what they would consider full employment. Those that are labeled as unemployed right now are people typically retiring or unable to work. That is to say, they are handicapped to a level that can't be employed or whatever, So, eventually, jobs can't get filled. I mean, that's just the way it's going to work. You can't say that, okay, he's going to be able to create $700,000 jobs per 19 months for 96 months if eventually the job market will be filled. That's just, again, mathematical reality. So it's likely that that 3.5 number, if it, even if it were accurate under normal circumstances, would be pretty much impossible to hit. And again, that's just a mathematical, I'm not trying to be political, I'm just trying to be mathematical. I'm looking for more of my friends' math error than I am trying to be political about. Because contrary to some of my friends' beliefs, when it comes to economics, yes, the pie can get bigger, but eventually there is a point when the pie can't get bigger. So will find yourself in a spot where things are not a healthy growth environment, and that's one of the problems that you run into when it comes to, like when I have to talk to my friends that are libertarians. It's like eventually the pie runs out of space. Let's put it that way. It's just think of it as like a giant pyramid scheme. Like we can't all be CEOs, or whatever. Like we can't all be independent money makers or whatever. And that's not anything that should keep people from being able to afford to live. Like, yes, I have a marketable talent. That's wonderful. And if I had the ability to actually market myself, which I don't, unfortunately, I'm terrible at selling my own shit, maybe I'd sell more. But in the end, there's some people that are just, and again, I'm not trying to, I don't want to sound like this is bad. We need people to be tradesmen and be janitors and be that stuff. But some people just can't run their own business, or whatever. Like if you're a plumber, okay, you can be a great fucking plumber, but you may suck as a businessman. And that's not a bad thing. That's not something that's, so you go work for Horizon or something like that. But the idea that some people seem to hold is that everybody could do, that the multimillionaires are the only people that are really important. Everybody else just falls beneath. The Ayn Rand bullshit. And it's like that they're the contributors and everybody else is a leech. And it's like, fuck you, first off, Ayn Rand. The reality is somewhere in between. The problem is I don't think people, because of the way the world is set up in a lot of ways, are really given the opportunity to find out what they're actually best at. Or given a chance to, if they even know what they're good at, like in my case, I had a kid when I was young, and then I met my wife, and I was like, okay, well, we're starting a family, and I need to get a job. And I got a stable job, quote unquote, and then that job went out from under me, and then I got another stable job, and that one went out from under me. But so I didn't get a lot of time to try pushing my pain. And who knows what the fuck would have happened had I, taken that extra bit of time. Maybe I didn't fall under our perceived pressures to get a real job, quote unquote. And I just, said to my wife back then that, like, look, we can't get married or move in together or whatever until I can figure out something with this. Maybe if that had happened, I don't know. She probably wouldn't have stuck around though. She was looking to start a life, and truth be told, so was I in a lot of ways. So it's like, it's just a weird element of life sometimes. And sometimes you hope it comes back, and I think in this case it sort of is. I mean, I'm having trouble getting shows. That sucks. I mean, I don't know why, really. I had a lot less trouble when I was in college than I do now. And again, part of it, well, I can say part of it might be the fact that I definitely was a little better at selling myself back then, because I had a lot more self-confidence than I do now. So that's probably part of it. Because again, what Siemens does and did to me and stuff kind of killed that. See, it's about time to stop. So until we come back tonight. This is going really good, and I don't really want to stop. I'm going to have to get cleaned up before my doctor's appointment and stuff. I got to get something to eat. I'm going to have to. Still, I'm pretty happy with what we did. I wasn't even expecting to be on the dirt, honestly, let alone having done this much of it. Yeah. I don't know. But coming back to what I was saying, the dude just had a terrible mathematical thing. I thought it was funny. The last time I called him out for something like this, like I don't know, caused some issues. I'm just like, whatever. At this point, I don't care. Be a moron and think you're going to get $69 million or 63 million jobs. Go for it. I just think sometimes it's like you want to go to people like, here's your shovel, bury yourself. Yeah. You bury yourself, and we'll be here when you get back. Should have been, could have been, would have been dead if I didn't get the message going through my head. I am what I am. Most motherfuckers don't give a damn. Oh baby, think you can be my girl, I'll be your man. Someone to my for my stun gun. Beware, take care. Most motherfuckers had to go downstairs. I'm just trying to make like a line in the sand sort of thing here, Please don't hurt me. Stick with this. This shit talking dirty. Give to me sweet sacred bliss. That mouth was made to suck my kiss. I know, I gotta stop. I can stop anytime. I can't stop anytime. Just for you, I'll steal anything that you want me to. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Chicka chicka dee, chicka banshee. I really wish this was a better camera so you guys could see what was done. It's really looking quite nice. There's just some nice little elements in here. I want to just see like one little thing there. And I was using this one too, I think. We'll go back in with this just to give it a nice strong yeah, there's some nice stuff going on here. I just want to Look at band, cut up band, what up band did. Alright, we're gonna put that down. We gotta stop. It's time for lunch. Um, we're doing really well. There's a lot of, I mean, look what we did in 2 hours. I mean, like, I know it was like that, right? But there's a lot of brushstrokes in here. There's a lot of stuff going on. And that's really cool. So, if we can wrap this up in the next 2 hours, and like I said, I was expecting, I should be clear, I really was expecting to be only on grass, not even thinking about the dirt, and I just started playing with it. I was like, oh, this is coming along, and I just kept going with it. So, we got a lot of that dirt end part done, too. So, really what I need to finish up, this mailbox needs a little help, and like the little stairwell area there. I think there's some details, like tiny little details in the back. I may put those off till Sunday. Yeah, well, that's not much actually. That's not a whole lot. Oh, you know what? There is a whole thing of mulch there. I can use that. Okay. All right. So it helps. That's what happens if you don't fucking look at the fucking picture. So we got white flowers. I'm gonna put the mulch in there because that's gonna be helpful. Gives a nice clean line. That area. A little bit of that. Road can be Sunday. The majority of it. Look at pants and I need a kiss. Why can't I get just one screw? Why can't I get just one screw? So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Like I said, keep an eye on Twitter. Keep an eye on Facebook. Either one. As it'll pop up on both of them at the same time, hopefully. But we'll be back here tonight at some point with a little extra time. And we'll see what we can do. Alright? It's probably going to be just another 2 hours. I may just do it until I finish this. I don't know. We'll see. If it's not done in 2 hours, then we'll just keep going. Should be, though. We've already put stuff in there, so it's not even like we're, having to put the base in. Yeah. So, guys, I will see you a little later tonight. Alright? Take it easy. A little later this afternoon, I should say. Towards evening. We'll see. Catch you later.